Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Warren Civic Theater's production of Hansel and Gretel, a virtual storybook theater, the web series production. This is a play in one act written and directed by me, Joe Colosi, and it's based on Hansel und Gretel from Kinder und Hausmärchen, Volume 1, Number 15 by Jacob and Wilhelm Grimm. We hope you enjoy today's show.
Once upon a time, there was a very poor woodcutter that lived in a tiny cottage in the forest with just two children, Hansel and Gretel.
Kids, come in! It's dinner time!
What are we having today, Father?
Is it birdseed?
Ooh, maybe an acorn.
Not tonight, children. I've got a special treat.
Special treat?
What is it, Father?
Tonight, we will all split this pea pod for dinner.
Yeah! Pea pod! Pea pod! Pea pod!
Now, while the father loved his children dearly, he was still very lonely sometimes.
I'm very lonely sometimes.
Meanwhile, in a neighboring village, a woman had heard tell of a certain man with some money.
Hiya, Gladys. What's that? Crazy secret millionaire lives in the forest? He likes to pretend he's poor so people won't only like him for his money, eh? Gladys, he sounds perfect, as long as he doesn't have any children. What part of the forest does he live in? North. Got it.
So the woman headed into the north part of the forest. Unfortunately, her friend was wrong. She was actually talking about Maximilian Satchel, a crazy secret millionaire who actually lived in the south part of the forest, but that's a different story altogether. The father immediately fell in love with this woman, not knowing that she was only interested in his secret money, which he did not have. Time went by and they eventually married, even though she hated children. Sometimes she would try to drop hints.
There is not enough food in the house for us all.
Well, as long as we all have each other, we will always be full.
Sometimes she was more obvious.
This house is so small. We should get rid of those two brats.
Oh, two brats! You are so funny, my dear.
Then she had an idea.
Children, let's play a game.
I love games.
Why don't you go as far away from here as possible? Miles and miles, all the way to the forest edge.
I'm not sure how that's a game.
I'm going to have to agree with Hansel here. This sounds less like a game and more like abandoning my children in the forest.
Oh, well, then you see if you can make it back. Hopefully not.
You three always impress me with your creativity. I'm such a lucky man. Anywho, I'm off to cut some wood. See you when I get home.
Well, what do you say, kids? Want to give the game a try?
I'm in.
What are the rules?
Rule 1. Go to the edge of the forest. Rule 2. See if you can make it back.
That's it?
Those are the official rules.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Getting pebbles.
This game has pebbles too. This might be my new favorite game.
But what are the pebbles for?
So we can leave a path to find our way back.
That's cheating!
It wasn't part of your official rules.
Fine. Rule 3. No leaving paths with pebbles.
Oh, the pebbles were my favorite part.
Okay, but it will be a very long journey. We should pack a meal.
No meals. Here, take this crusty old bread.
Deal.
And so they headed out. As they went, Hansel started to rip up the crusty old bread into little pieces.
Look, Gretel, I'm leaving a trail of breadcrumbs behind us so we can find our way back.
So no pebbles, but I guess it'll do.
But Hansel had forgotten about the hungry birds that live in the forest. They flew behind him and ate all of the crumbs. Once they had reached the edge of the forest, night had fallen, and to their horror, all the crumbs were gone.
Oh no! The crumbs! They're gone!
This is why the game needs pebbles.
We have no path back, and we lost our only food. Don't worry, sis. I'll figure something out.
They began to wander about the forest, but they were truly lost. They walked and walked until suddenly they came upon a strange cottage in the middle of a clearing in the woods.
What is that?
In the middle of the clearing in the woods?
Yeah,
It looks like a cottage.
why is it so strange looking?
I don't know. I think these bricks are made of chocolate. These bricks are made of chocolate!
What? This window is made of sugar.
Look, a gumdrop doorknob.
A graham cracker welcome mat.
Taffy trees. No, this is a regular tree.
We should live here forever.
They were just about to try a piece of the chocolate chip cookie door when it swung open.
Well, well, haven't you children a sweet tooth? Come in. You've nothing to fear.
Okay.
Gretel, wait!
Gretel ran past the woman into the house with Hansel right behind her. Unluckily for the children, the woman who owned this candy cottage was a witch. It was her trap for catching children.
Works. Every time.
Once inside, the witch locked the door and approached the children.
You there, boy. I shall fatten you up and eat you. Get in this cage. Little girl, you can do the housework. And then I'll make you a meal too.
This game sounds terrible.
And so Gretel went to work while Hansel was locked in his cage. But as luck would have it, the witch had very bad eyesight, and every day she would approach Hansel.
Let me feel your finger.
What?
Let me feel your finger. I'm checking to see if you're getting any fatter. Not yet, but soon.
Hansel. Hey, look, I got you a chicken bone.
Oh, gross! Oh, wait. Great idea, Gretel. When the witch comes back, I'll have her feel this instead of my finger, and she'll think I'm getting thinner.
I was just giving you a chicken bone to play with, but I guess your idea works too.
The next day, the witch came to Hansel.
Let me feel your finger.
Here you go.
What? You seem smaller than yesterday. Little girl, get this boy some more food.
She came by again the next day.
Let me feel your finger.
Sure thing.
How can this be? You are still much too thin. When will you become plump, boy? You'll have to eat more.
Soon, the witch began to grow tired of waiting.
Let me feel your finger.
No problemo.
That's it. Still so thin. You know what? I'm hungry, so I really don't care anymore. Little girl, put some more on the fire. I'm going to have roast boy today.
So Gretel tossed a log on the fire and they waited. The witch was getting hungry and more impatient by the moment.
Check to see if the fire is hot enough.
Not enough. I don't know what temperature it is. It's an open fire. I also don't know what the best temperature is for cooking my brother.
Useless child. I'll see for myself.
Gretel, hurry! Push her in!
Push her in what?
Into the fire!
No, that's rude.
She's gonna eat me, Gretel!
Two wrongs don't make a right, Hansel.
When she's done, she's going to eat you!
Fair enough.
And as the witch was bending down to peer inside the open fire, Gretel gave her a push and latched the grate closed.
Winner!
What what a glorious smell. What is that? Oh, it's me, isn't it? Oh, I didn't think this is what my doctor meant when he said I should burn more calories.
Then Gretel set her brother free, and with no one else around, they stayed a bit to eat some more of the candy house until they discovered something very interesting.
These chocolate coins are gross.
Let me see. Oh, Gretel, these aren't chocolate gold coins. These are regular type gold coins.
Still gross. What should we do with them?
Well, we are owed a lot of money. You know, for the work you did around here and my pain and suffering.
It's true. We're rich.
They filled a basket with all of the coins and set off into the forest to find their way home. This time, luck was with them, and they saw their father come out of the house towards them.
What, can it be? My children?
Daddy!
Father!
You've got to be kidding me. Okay, I can't handle this anymore. I am out of here, man. I don't care how rich you are.
Rich?
Yeah, rich. You're a crazy secret millionaire.
Oh, no, I am not.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Well, that was a huge waste of time.
I'm so happy to see you, children. Promise me you'll never wander off alone again.
Promise, we'll never desert you again. Desert you. Get it? Like dessert? Because we just spent the last week in a candy house.
Yeah, I get it.
A candy house? What?
Long story. Look, Father, gold coins. We're rich now. You'll never have to chop wood again.
Oh, what? I guess I was a crazy secret millionaire after all.
And they lived happily ever after. As for Maximilian Satchel, the real crazy secret millionaire, no one has ever found his secret. The end.
All right. Thank you guys very much for joining us for this Hansel and Gretel. Let's do a quick curtain call for you guys. The narrator this evening was our good friend George Liebau. Hansel, played by Cole VanAmberg. Gretel by Grace Cafagna. The Stepmother by Joana Shepard. And the Witch, as played by Melissa Audia. And myself, Joe Colosi. I played the father. Thank you again so much for joining us. We'll be back live in 2 weeks on October 11th with our production of Sleeping Beauty. In the meantime, stay safe. Bye.